Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, one of the things we've been doing for the last couple of months is on a weekly basis, I come, on this channel to talk about some of the challenges immigrants are facing, um, you know, based on information I've been able to gather through my one-to-one session, people reaching out to me on specific issues. And when I see there's a trend on those issues, I try to come up here to, talk about them so that those who are probably facing the same challenges can know how to navigate the whole situation and, make the best out of it, basically. Now, one of the things that has really been, should I say, be consistent in a couple of individuals I've been speaking with in the last couple of months is, you know, partners having issues and you know um, the dependent on that particular visa being asked to look for his or her own visa. I've had conversation with lots of you know um, individuals whose main applicants have decided to take them off their visas, and it's just so sad because these individuals have been on a dependent visa, but because they've got some issues with their partners, they have to now start looking for their own skilled worker visas because the partners you know um said they won't allow them, switch to their own visa when it's time for them to renew, which is a major challenge. And I think it's really becoming, common in so many immigrants. I think in December alone, I had four different people having marital issues and they are being forced to leave the visa they are on just because their partner is no longer happy with the relationship, basically. And I think it's high time we talk about these things. The UK itself is just too stressful for you to still be going through the whole issue of visas, marriage, and all of that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about in this video, and a couple of other things that has really been going viral around UK immigration. So if you think it sounds like something you'd like to know more about, don't go anywhere. Keep watching to the end. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, do want to hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So sometime in October this year, 2024, I had a conversation with a lady whose husband, threatened her and basically told her, oh, they're going to be renewing their visa in January 2025, and the husband already told her that he's not going to allow her switch, you know, um, or renew her visa with him because he is the main applicant. So he already made up, threat that she's not going to be able to like switch to his dependent visa because they're having some marital crisis and all of that. And we had a conversation in October basically, and she was so confused. She had 3 months left to renew her visa after spending 3 years on the dependent visa with her husband. But when they had issues, the husband said no, he's planning to file a divorce and he's not going to allow her to switch to the visa. And the thing about the whole situation is that they don't have any kids between them. So as I mean they had kids, it would have been a different conversation entirely. But because they've got no kids, in the marriage, and the man is willing to leave the marriage and doesn't want her to remain on the visa, probably because he probably has plans of getting married later and being able to like switch his new partner on this skilled worker visa. But anyway, to cut long story short, he said she was not going to renew the visa in January 2025. So she has to start looking and running out to get her own visa, which has two different challenges. One, she has just 3 months to get a new visa as a skilled worker. Of if not, she wouldn't be able to like renew her visa with the new COS the partner will be getting. Then second, because for her to apply for the dependent visa, she needs some information on the COS, and the husband has threatened that he won't provide her COS to her for her to be able to like apply for her own dependent visa renewal. Now, secondly, if she decides to get a new skilled worker visa, it means that she will need to count her 5 years all over again from the beginning, because you can't switch from a dependent visa to a skilled worker visa and continue counting the number of years you've been on a dependent visa. You have to remain on a dependent visa for 5 years before you can be eligible for the indefinite leave to remain. So those are the two issues at the moment, or as at the time when we spoke. And the major reason I'm bringing out this video today basically is because we're able to work together since October, and finally she got a job that sponsored her visa, and the visa was approved on the 23rd of December. So I just felt, okay, it's important for me to talk about this because we've been able to find a solution to the issue. And basically, the whole idea here is that even though she would need to start counting her 5 years all over again, the good thing is that she has been able to get her own visa and now her own independence, and she can then start making her own decisions basically. And yeah, just looking forward to the future. Now, the major reason I'm making this video basically is because of families, and I think as immigrants living and working in the UK, it can really be challenging living in this country. Trust me, I've been here for 4 years. It can really, really be challenging. But it gets a little bit easier when you have a partner to run through the whole journey with. Now, I tell people, except is an unreconcilable situation with your partner. I think you just need to find a way to make it work. Um, because there's so many things in the UK that you can easily access if you have a partner. For example, if you're looking at getting a mortgage, your individual salary might not be able to, allow you afford the kind of house you want. But if you have a partner, it gets a little bit cheaper and easier for you to be able to. And one of the best way to actually live comfortably in the UK is having multiple, should I say, I don't want to use all multiple streams of income now. Yeah, it's actually worth having like a combined income. That's the right word to use. Having a combined income with a partner helps you manage the whole financial stress in the UK. I mean, it can really be stressful. And it's just like basic UK tax system. If an individual, it makes sense for two partners, that's those in marriage or partnership, to earn 30k, 30k each, 60,000. You're going to be bringing in more income than one person earning 60,000. So if both parties earn £30,000, for example, it means that at the end of after tax, after national insurance deduction, you probably take up about £2,067. It means that on joint income, the family will be earning about 4,000 £100 thereabout. But if you an individual earns £60,000, for example, your total income will be around 3,700. So it means that you're having more income in the family as a couple than what you would have if you earn the same amount before tax as an individual. So the whole idea basically is that being married or having a partner helps you achieve a couple of things faster. Not that you can achieve them on your own as an individual, but it's probably going to take you more time to get to that particular level, achieve that particular thing compared to having a partner, basically. So, and this even cuts away across, just finances, even, living, managing your mental health in the UK. You definitely need not necessarily a partner, but you definitely need people around you. It can really, really be depressing to, live in the UK alone. Trust me, it's crazy. The boredom, the it's just I don't know. I'm trying to find the right words to use. It just can be unnecessarily stressful, living and working alone in the UK. It can really be depressing. But if you've got a partner, you have someone to talk to, during holidays you have, because even the friends you have, they're all busy trying to work, trying to make ends meet. So on holidays, when you have some free time, they're probably working, trying to make money. So it's quite difficult to like have like meetings and get together with friends at, with the way this situation is here in the United Kingdom. So a partner is really important. And also for those who are single, who are looking at, oh, I'm not going to get married now. I need to start earning a particular salary. I need to start making a certain amount of money. I think, say, bro, it just makes sense to, so far you're happy with the person you're getting married to or getting into any partnership with, please go ahead. Seriously, it doesn't cost. You don't need to break a arm or a leg for you to get married in the UK. For those who follow my channel for years now, I did a very simple wedding. Even though I could afford to do an extravagant and a massive wedding, I did something very simple. My wife and I, with our siblings, I brought my parents in from Nigeria, and we did a simple court wedding, and it's very close and intimate reception after. I'm not sure we even spent up to £4,000 on the whole, married thing. And yeah, it's been from glory to glory. I think about 4 months after we got married, we bought our first property. We bought a brand new car. It's just something that it's just about planning and being with the right person, and you have to be very careful with the person you actually also getting into partnership with, because the person can either make you or ruin you, to be honest. I've seen people who got married in this country and their life went from 100 down to like 20, and that was because they made the wrong move and married the wrong person, basically. So you also need to be very careful on, even though partnership is important, you also need to be careful of the kind of partnership that you're getting into so you don't have any regrets in the future. So yeah, this is some of the things people are actually going through, and I've had conversation with a lot of people, and I see immigrants making the same mistakes, going off their marriage and struggling, seeing people with you're in a marriage with two kids, except as I said, an unreconcilable situation, probably there's domestic violence in the marriage, yeah, definitely leave. But if it's not something like that, if it's probably things around jealousy or things that are not really so, necessary, basically, try and find a way to work it out, because being a single parent in the UK is tough. I mean, I know a couple of people who are single parents here, and it's really, really tough, especially if you've got kids that are still very young. It's going to affect your financial capacity. It's going to affect, your time. It's going to affect practically your entire life, to be honest. So yeah, please let's try and think through and make better decisions on things like this. I hope you find this video informative. It was really more like me just sharing some of the thoughts on things that's really been happening and common to families right now. And if you have any contrary thoughts or you have any suggestion, please state in the comment section. It definitely will be helping someone make a better informed decision. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, do also hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.